Today, we're going to go way beyond the scoreline. We're diving into the intense, emotional journey of a top football team when everything is on the line. This isn't just about one game. It's about a 72-hour roller coaster that can make or break a season. So let's just start with this. A brutally honest, almost shocking admission from one of the best managers in the world. Ashamed. Wow, that is a powerful word. You almost never hear that from a leader whose team is fighting for a championship. So what on earth could have happened to make him feel that way? Well, it all kicked off with a game against Wolves, a team they were supposed to beat, a team stuck way down at the bottom of the table. Arsenal was winning, the 3 points were basically in the bag, and then, right at the end, they let it all slip away. A draw that felt like an absolute gut punch. I mean, you could just feel the total disbelief in his words here. Arteta said he watched the replays over and over, and from every single angle, he just thought, it's impossible. How did we let that happen? But you know what? It did happen. And that feeling of sheer frustration, it set the stage for a really critical few days. And here's the thing. It's not about the mistake, it's about what happens next. They had only 72 hours until their next match, that's it. So this wasn't about tactics on a whiteboard anymore. Nope. This was a pure test of character. How do you possibly lift a team from feeling ashamed to being ready for a war? Arteta described the feeling in that locker room as this toxic cocktail of emotions. You had anger, you had frustration, and there's that word again, shame. This wasn't just a little bit of disappointment. This was a deep, collective low point, and he was the one who had to fix it. So how'd he do it? Well, he laid out this really clear 4-step plan. First, you've got to face those awful feelings head on. Don't hide from them. Then, and this is huge, you have to acknowledge that with players from all over the world, everyone's going to handle it differently. The real challenge was step 3, bringing them all back together. And finally, getting every single person aligned on one thing, turning the page. It's time for the next chapter. And what was that next chapter? Just a little game called the North London Derby. A fiery, massive, high-stakes battle against their biggest rivals, Tottenham. I mean, talk about pressure. It was the perfect stage for one of two things, a total collapse or an absolutely legendary response.
And this right here, this just says it all. You go from the agony of a 2-2 draw, throwing away 2 crucial points, to just 3 days later, an absolute demolition, a 4-1 thrashing. That's more than a win, people. That is a statement. The whole team stepped up, but the response on the scoreboard was led by these guys. Eberechi, Eze, bang, 2 goals. Viktor, Gyokeres, bang, another 2 goals. That's how you turn all that talk about focus and character into actual game-winning results. And get this, it wasn't just a big win for this season. That victory made it 5 consecutive wins over Spurs. 5. A streak they haven't had since all the way back in 1989. So yeah, this wasn't just any win. This was historic. And what did it all mean for the big picture, for the title race? Bam! It put them 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Think about that. In the space of 72 hours, they went from a moment that could have shattered their season to tightening their grip on the trophy. All season long, people had been questioning this team's mental strength, their durability. Did they really have the grit to handle the pressure and go all the way? Well, this performance was the answer. It was a direct reply to every single one of those critics. And this quote from Arteta, man, you can just feel the pride. After the shame, after the frustration, this was proof of their character. This win, which was forged in those really difficult days, it was a demonstration of who they really are as a team. It's like he's saying, this is what we're made of. Okay, so after all that high-stakes drama, you get this really funny little moment that tells you so much about the man behind this whole comeback. After the win, both Arteta and his rival manager, Pep Guardiola, were asked how they were going to use a rare week off. And the difference is just, it's perfect. You have Pep Guardiola joking that his players should go relax, drink a lot of Caipirinhas and daiquiris, and then you have Arteta, completely deadpan, just comes back with, I don't drink cocktails, we will do our own thing. It's such a small moment, but it says everything about his relentless, unbelievable focus. And so that leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? We saw a team hit rock bottom, we saw them confront it, and we saw them respond with absolute fire. Was this 72-hour roller coaster just one crazy, emotional week?
Or was this the moment we saw the true DNA of a champion being forged? I guess the rest of the season will give us the answer.